Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And for those of you that have not yet done so, please hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. And if you do find the content beneficial and like what I present to you, please hit that like button as well. Now our topic for you today, it's signs of poor gym management. Signs of poor gym management. How do you check out on this? Okay, if there's anything in here that's let's get it fixed. And hopefully you're clicking on all cylinders, and you'll know it by the results. I mean, like sales and making money, that's going to be a trailing indicator. The better job we do at this, the better job we're going to do, on the back end. So, number one on our list is there's a consistent drop in profits. Signs of poor gym management. I mean, this is maybe number one, right? A consistent drop in profits. Profits are going down. Your dues line is going down. Your sales are going down. And, the reality on this is you have to choose to be accountable. If you find yourself in a position, well, I'm going to blame this, and I'm going to blame this, and I'm going to blame this, it may continue to go down. You want to put your success in your hands here. Okay, you're responsible. You take responsibility. But if you have a consistent drop in profits, telltale sign. Okay, and you might have 1 month where it happens. Okay, it happens. But if it happens again, now you got a bit of a trend going on. Okay, so let's monitor this. Number two, we've got a high rate of attrition. And there's a lot of clubs that don't even check their retention and attrition, member attrition. We don't even know what it is. Make sure you know what is your rate of attrition, with your members. Okay, I know in clubs that I get involved in, I set a goal. I want about 2 to 2.5% a month. I mean, we want to keep this thing tight. We want to keep who we have. But if you've got attrition rates that are, say if they're at 4%, guess what? You're losing half your members every year. If they're at 6%, what is that? 72% of your members you're losing every year. And there's a lot of clubs that are like that. This puts enormous pressure, okay, on the sales team and on the marketing team. So if you're looking for signs of poor gym management, look at your member retention. Look at your attrition. You'll see that you probably have a high rate if we're struggling in that area. Number three, it's low employee morale. Okay, one of the core definitions of management, core definitions of good management, okay, is we want to create an atmosphere that allows a motivated person to act. And that's what we're looking for. Because our member base and everything that goes on, it's going to be a direct reflection of us. So, clubs that struggle, they have that low staff morale. A lot of complaints from staff, and a lot of times you can pick up on this because maybe you're getting a lot of member complaints, and a lot of times we get that is because the staff is not happy. So it's low employee morale. They're not having fun, and they need to. Number four, a poor quality facility. Okay, look at this. I mean, I know I go into a lot of clubs, and there's some that are just beautiful. Okay, but there's others. I mean, you wonder when's the last time that it was cleaned. In some cases, hate to say that, but it's the truth. You got a poor quality product going on here. Make sure your equipment's in good working order. Make sure it's organized properly. Make sure that the whole process is set up the way it's meant to be. But you need a quality product. And if you're not sure, start asking folks, hey, what do you think of the gym? What do you think of the facility? What would you change about it? Okay? Because some of these signs of poor management, these can be telltale signs that are leading to a bigger problem later on. If you can catch them now, you can save yourself a lot of headache down the road. Number five, lacking customer service. First place I go, right, is every morning when we come in, I want to pull a member usage report. And what I'm doing, I'm going to pull a member usage report of my members that have used this gym 4 times or less the last 30 days, and we're going to follow up with them, and we're going to keep following up with them, okay? Because we know that for every interaction, they're about 20% more likely to come back in. That's the first place I start, okay? New members that join, I want to get a whole process set up whereby we're going to encourage and nurture these folks to use the gym 20 times first 60 days. Okay, these are the first 2 places I go. We need top flight customer service, because even customer service, ultimately what we're striving for here in my mind is customer loyalty. But let's start by doing this. There's so many places that don't. Okay, they don't do either one of those two, and I would make that 1 and 1A of what needs to be done. Number 6, there's a lack of direction. Okay, everybody comes in every day and they kind of do their own thing, but there's no real direction, there's no real focus. And what I would suggest, if you're an owner, you want to do it, if you're a manager, you're a salesperson, write yourself a plan of action. Write a plan of action. What are the goals? What's the plan? What's the backup plan? What's plan B in case that doesn't work like we want? And you start to work this plan every single day, and everybody's on the same page. Okay? You need clear direction on what we're trying to accomplish and what we're trying to do. And then you get rewarded for it, right? Maybe it could be something as simple as a handshake. Hey, thank you for that sale. Number 7 is inconsistency. I see this one a fair amount. We get fired up, we get excited, we hold a meeting, here's what we're going to do, and that's the end of it. Okay? There has to be day in and day out consistency. If you're in a management role, there needs to be day in and day out follow up. That old adage, inspect what you expect. Okay, but we have to be consistent day in, day out. Don't just give the message and then think that it's going to be done. Okay, you have to have that consistency of follow up. Number 8, you've got negative word of mouth. What do your reviews look like? Okay, looking at Yelp, looking at Google, looking at Facebook, other places. What do reviews look like? Negative word of mouth. This is obviously a clear sign of poor gym management. And actually, on the broker side of things, because we get involved in the buy-sell side of broker deals, and one of the first things we'll look at, hey, maybe the club looks good, the numbers look good, but let's check out the Facebook reviews, let's check out the Yelp reviews, let's check out the Google reviews, because that can tell even a better story sometimes of what's happening in that facility. And then number 9, overconfidence. From my perspective, anybody who's in sales or runs their own business, man, it's a humbling experience. Every single day it's going to keep you humble. You got to keep working at it. You got to keep your attitude right. You got to stay focused on what we're trying to do. The moment we get overconfident, and sometimes there's a fine line there between confidence and arrogance, right? We start crossing that line, and we're going to have trouble. I know there's been a lot of clubs, in the year 2020 that have closed, and there was one that closed not long ago that I used to have some involvement with. And somebody was asking me about it, and they said, what do you think, caused that to happen? And I said, I think it was arrogance is what caused that club to close. Okay, and here's why I think that. And so, we don't want to cross that line. We want to stay humble. This will keep us humble and stay true to all the numbers. But, signs of poor gym management, take a look. Okay, do you see yourself in there anywhere? If you do, these things are not difficult things to fix, and they certainly don't cost anything to fix. It's simply our choice to do it. Okay, if you need some help, click the link below. We're still offering a 45-minute strategy session. If you find that the seats are full, go back and click, because some of that will open back up. Happy to chat with you about how we can help you, take your business to that next level. And folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management. If you enjoy the content that we present, please hit the like button. Look forward to talking with you real soon. Hope you all have a great day.